the top side of the map, playing as Wulfar, we've got RPG Master, aka Derrick999, versus Disobeyed, who's also playing Wulfar. So we've got a Wulfar mirror. I suspect this game is going to end with a commander lethal, or some kind of lethal involving Wulfar Groove, because yeah, Wulfar is very good at killing stuff. That is what his groove is all about. And damn, Derrick's going deep with this first sword. But Disobeyed, are we gonna see, no, we're not actually. But one thing I've seen a lot of players start doing is they'll get Air Trooper early, which means they can grab the hideout, they can potentially contest one of these villages, but no, Derrick's getting a Harpy. And Disobeyed went for that early Knight. Put on a bit of pressure, but I do think this is a map that favors air. But you know, Knights do really well, especially on the offensive side. Ooh, that sword taking a big hit. It could retreat and the mage could get into position to punish, so we're gonna see if that's how this plays out. And Disobeyed, they're just gonna go in, gonna knock this village down. With Wulfar, actually, that's a huge deal. I'm gonna get that capture. And they're just ignoring the hideout, which is interesting. You don't normally see that. Actually, both players electing to ignore the hideout. Okay, Wulfar's gonna come in, go for this big hit too. And yeah, we're just seeing a very different style of Plantin from what we normally see. I say normally, there's been a big variety of different openings that people have tried on this map, and alright, finally we see an air trooper come out. Right, village gonna go down, air trooper goes the aggressive capture. Yeah, might as well, like you're not gonna use the hideout this turn, so no point going for that grab just yet. And Disobeyed. Yeah, they're just playing very aggressively, which, you know, they're Wulfar. That's what Wulfar kind of does. It's pretty much his thing, is be aggressive and go up in your opponent's face and pick off units that they're forced to in defensive positions. And we're seeing Derrick kind of mirror that, being even more aggressive going into this forest position. But you know, there's no night crit on it, so yeah, why not? Actually a pretty safe place to be. Like this night, normally it'd be able to go from the right hand side, slam in, but not in this case. Okay, we're just seeing more aggression. And this is looking like a base race. Like both players getting their commander up on top of the opponent's strongholds. Like Wulfar is very close to being able to just run up and hit it. That's true of both cases actually. Wulfar is just like looking like they want to go for that. And, ooh, nice hit with the Harpy. Derrick getting these nice little free hits. And ooh, wow, that's interesting. Goes for the aggressive play here. Deals a whole bunch of damage to this knight, but I think that knight can actually just go down to another knight crit, and then we start seeing the knight trading come in. So yeah, knight goes down. This knight, ooh, walls. And yeah, Wulfar's just going in, doing a bit more damage. Almost picks up a kill on that sword, but it's on a mountain, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, now he's got tier 2. I think both of them are pretty close, yeah. Derrick's going to have tier 2 this turn too. Or at least be very close to it. Okay, one knight comes in, goes for a hit. Second knight comes in, that's a kill. Alright, we got a tier 2 to back up this army. And ooh, we're even just going to go see the immediate tier 2 is just going to do so much damage. Oh wow. The whole army just got battered right there. Yeah, the rest of the army can just follow up, and the next groove can already start being built up. Alright, what's Disobeyed going to do? Are they going to respond with their own tier 2? Seeing a lot of aggression from them. It's pushing up right in their opponent's commander's face. This position on the witch actually is kind of scary because the opponent's harpy can just crit it. And typically that's not a good fight, harpy into witch, but injured witch and you get a crit. But there's a mage to defend it, so I don't know. Like if it doesn't kill, it's not worth going for. Okay, Derrick's just gonna keep pushing on this this front over here. And yeah, that tier 2 groove did so much damage that they're able to just like constantly keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And there we see Derrick just back up on the top right. They don't need to keep pushing. There's way more army here than what they have, so they might as well. Okay, and yeah, Disobeyed's just gonna be like, well, I'm just gonna keep going forwards then. Ooh, nice mage shield, picks up a kill on that harpy. This allows the rest of the army to kind of push up a bit more. And yeah, dragon of course gonna be able to pick off this knight kill.
Good luck on the landing.
Ooh, tee off. What's this gonna hit? Bang, bang, bang. Oh, nicely done. Gets the village knocked down. Not quite as much army damage done, but, you know, lowering your opponent's economy, picking off a knight, that's pretty good. That said, there's so much army here from Derrick. They're just kind of barreling down. And now Wulfar can't really like pick up a free kill on a mage. So this like dragon is going to be very limited into like what it can actually do.
Good luck on the landing.
Oh, and we already see another tee off here. That's just going to go flagstone. Yep. Hurts his own terror, I think, but not really the end of the game right there. Or it doesn't really matter that much because like, yeah, I guess like a knight could run in and crit that, but especially yeah, because you can't even place a defensive unit, or at least like a defensive air unit there. Yeah, Disobeyed, they're just like, oh wait, my opponent has a knight crit on my stronghold. I should really care about that. They also have knight crits on lots of other things, and this hideout the entire time has not been captured. So Derrick doesn't even need to knock that down. You can just go for that. Walk like a sword down and capture it. Yeah, this hideout's been captured for quite a while now, so. Disobeyed. They're gonna kind of even out the economy a little bit, but this is looking rough. And yeah, this dragon just can't really achieve anything. Ooh, knocks down the tower though. That's pretty nice. Big mage heal. Will be helpful. But yeah, Disobeyed has to be aggressive on one front while also keeping their stronghold alive because there are so many knight crits lined up here. And yeah, they're just going to keep knocking more and more stuff down. Air trooper hit on the knight, that's going to deal a ton of damage. More and more stuff hitting things here. Oh, dog goes down too. And I don't know if there's enough counterattack here. I think the main thing, yeah, if that harpy goes down, which it will, is a mage, so. Yeah, it's just like dealing with this stronghold defense while pushing into where your opponent's commander is. It's going to be difficult. But yeah, Disobeyed, picking up more kills. Doing pretty good here. Ooh, knight crit. It's going to be pretty good. Right, dragon comes in, gets a relatively safe hit there. Okay, injured stuff coming in. Oh, a lot of this stuff is just like injuring though, and it's not killing. Means more time is gonna have to be spent in like follow-up turns, but. Okay, there's like a lot of spears here to defend the stronghold. And people are taking a little bit of advantage of the fact that the stronghold heals twice right now. It has been fixed for like the upcoming patch, but like, strongholds are a lot more defensible right now than they kind of should be, so Players very much enjoying that. Okay. And Disobeyed actually just gonna kind of back off a little bit here. I mean, this army is pretty battered right now. Nobody's taken this bottom left hideout yet. Like, Derrick will get to it. But it is quite funny that, like, it just hasn't gone down. Alright, Knight comes in, takes the tower down. Derrick, I think, is realizing that, hey, like, they can just put some counter-attack pressure on it. Ooh, gonna set aside a sword. Is this gonna be a lethal attempt? Have they spotted something? There's a lot of knights nearby. Wulfar doesn't have tier 2. Did he just decide to suicide a sword for the sake of it? Maybe. I guess just wants to weaken up Wulfar a little bit. And I guess, you know, Derrick's got a big econ lead. Like, they've carved, like, a whole chunk of this map. Like, Disobeyed really not looking good on economy right now. And sure, they can kind of push back a bit. Recapture. There's not that much defensively here. Or offensively here, I should say. I guess both are true in this case, but yeah, Disobeyed's just like, yeah, I'm just gotta capture what I can. Not really worried about Groove charge that much, because yeah, like they're both gonna build up to tier 2 pretty quickly either way. And just more stuff goes down. This sword's being kind of annoying, but annoying is all it's gonna be for the moment. And yeah, Derrick's just like, you know what, you got this strong push with like spears coming in here. I'm just gonna go to the other side. And yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now. Even goes for the hit on the spear with their knight. Typically not a good idea, but you know, like, you can do that without taking too much counter-attack damage, then yeah, why not? Ooh, knight crit though, that's pretty scary. Oh, tier 2. It's gonna do anything particularly big. Alright. Goes for a little bit of damage. He just backs this up with a whole bunch of defensive stuff. Hits the hideout. Which also isn't going to do that much. Alright, big mage heal. Is that crit going to kill? Yep. So, good kill on that mage. And these knights are really low. They're not really going to be able to achieve too much of anything. And now it's Derrick's time to have tier 2. They're just going to slowly pick up some more kills. Alright, we're going to see dog suicide from a forest. Not every day you get to see this interaction, but they go down. They're a bit injured, so yeah, that terrain bonus is not going to be a full effect. Knight suicide from forest. Are we going to see like an actual legit lethal attempt? From like one open side, really? I guess this sword can go down. And yeah, it's just going to fall to the mage, so... Alright, we've got 3 open sides on the commander. And we've got a tier 2 from Wulfar. Bang. Forest down below, and yeah. And then we get a knight kit. Yeah, and I think this plus the harpy hit should do it. Or, no, it needs like a little bit more, but there's definitely other stuff nearby. And yeah, knight hit comes in. Oh wow, that actually killed. I thought it would be the harpy that would follow up that would go for it, but no, Derrick takes it. And it was like pretty close as far as like who was doing well as far as combat was going, but Derrick just had that tier 2 lethal early on. Well, not lethal, but it did so much damage to the army, and it's so hard to come back from that kind of situation. So yeah, really, really nicely done. And Disobeyed did a pretty good job of like fighting back, but yeah, Derrick was just got a bit too much value off of that one groove, and then yeah, it was rough.